Hi guys, welcome to my vlog. Here are a few things I'm going to be talking about today.
Hi guys, welcome to Pusey Estate. I'm currently on Pusey Farm. This estate includes the house, the gardens, a bunch of arable land and the farm. On this farm we have Ruby Red Devons cattle and they're all pedigree. We also have Pole Dorset sheep and Clin sheep.
I am doing my work placement with Roy. He is the land and farm manager, which he's been doing for the past 27 years. He oversees everything that happens in and around the estate.
So to dive slightly into more detail about the cattle that are slightly behind me and being a bit loud in a minute. Basically we have about 80 cattle at the minute. These are beef stock and breeding stock. They are also pedigree, so they're very highly ranked. We also have Clin and Pole Dorset sheep, which we lamb in the springtime around February, March time. There are 45 Pole Dorsets and 80 Clins. Our dilemma is that the yard is very uneven and very susceptible to flooding.
This causes many issues when we are trying to work, especially in the winter months. Some of the issues that the yard causes could include with slips, trips and falls, which is a safety hazard, as if we are walking or running or moving the livestock around the yard, we could fall over and injure ourselves. Another issue could be that if we are moving the livestock around the yard, then they could fall and get injured as well.
One of the main resources is the fact that we've been able to get a government grant so they are able to pay for us for the concreting.
The type of grant that we are using is the RP15 Concrete Yard Renewal. This means that we can get £33.64 per square metre. This will also benefit the environment, as it means that we are able to improve our existing outdoor drainage, which makes it way easier to clean and reduces water and air pollution. The other resources that we will need is the concrete itself, contractors so they are able to dig up and flatten out the land before putting the concrete on top of it, machinery so that they are able to do the job that needs to be done, the blueprints for health and safety reasons, such as if there's a water pipe, a gas main or electric cables underneath the ground, they need to make sure that they are aware of that and to not go too deep into the ground with it, and possibly also a water pump so that they are able to pump off any excess water that is on the surface.
The desired outcome at the end of this would be to have a flat, stable surface that we were able to work on,
as well as having good drainage around the yard so that we were able to work at peak efficiency without having any flooding. This also means that we are able to clear any debris that is around the yard which could cause issues with machinery or the livestock or anything else.
Some of the potential issues that could be caused while we're trying to do the concreting and the process of it are that, one, there could be issues with underneath the ground such as electrical wires, water supplies, etc., which could delay the process of concreting the yard. Another issue is that the weather's going to get worse due to the fact that we're going into autumn and into winter. This is going to cause major issues if we're trying to put down the concrete, as if it starts raining it won't be able to dry properly. And another issue is the high winds, which could bring in dust and
debris, which we don't want stuck in the concrete.
Another issue that could come across is the cattle. They need to make sure that we're not needing to transport them or move them into this area during that time frame that we're doing the concrete to allow it to dry. Another issue could be that we need to alert everyone around site to let them know that work is going on so that there are no health and safety issues. This is due to us having heavy machinery moving around site quite a lot. Previously here they've done gravel and tarmac, which has washed away and gone really uneven. So that's why I would say that concrete would be the best option, as it is a flat, stable surface. Another pro about having concrete would be that the yard, even if it gets muddy or the cows poo on it as they're being transported through, or if we get the tractor in and the tractor's wheels are all muddy and horrible, we can just get a scraper and pull it along and get rid of it, whereas at the minute we can't do that, so it then just sits there, which could be an environmental risk.
In conclusion to our yard dilemma, the best option would be concrete, as it is a more stable surface that we are able to scrape off and clean a lot easier without having any other issues arise. The way we are going to do this is, firstly, draining off the water that has flooded the yard. Next, we will then flatten out the surface, make sure that it is even along with this.
As further than that is very, very uneven. Channels are going to be put down the middle so that helps with drainage of the different barns. This is so that in the winter time
The yard doesn't get
flooding like this.
Thank you for watching my vlog. Hope you've enjoyed.